This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. It is for entertainment purposes only. The one, the only, a father in the house, baby. Wow! You know, I have to make a very important video. This is probably going to be one of the most important videos I have ever made, okay? There's a lot of apes right now. Listen, man, my heart goes out to them that are in severe financial stress. They're behind on their mortgage. They're behind on their rent. They are getting freaked out. And you want to know what they're all saying? Hey, father, this could go on for a long time. This could go on for 6 months. This could go on for a year. I don't know if I could hold. I got to survive. I got a family. Wow. This is really some heartbreaking, touching stuff for the ape father, because my heart goes out to you, but the ape father wants to win. And I know at the end of the rainbow that there is a gold pot waiting for us, baby, but we have to be strong, okay? So this is what we're going to talk about. Who's the real, enemy here? Let's talk about it, all right? Because, listen, we all know that there's a couple of, real jerk-off apes that it's true. Listen, there are some apes that, well, I'm not going to call them apes. I'm going to call them grapes, little tiny grapes. They're not apes. Okay, if they're selling, or if they're swing trading, or if they're day trading, or in some cases, if they're shorting AMC, there's some absolute lunatic, jerk-off, lowlifes, okay, pieces of I don't even want to tell you, man, how low they are. Like frog, scum. Okay, they're at the lowest level of humanity. I don't even know if you could even call them humans that are shorting AMC. Joe Vito Sparacino sent me this message. There's this guy who torments him. I don't know if he knows him or if I don't know how they're connected, but he sends him text messages. Ha ha ha! I shorted AMC today. Joe's looking to pull a Sammy Bull Gravano move on this guy. But anyway, listen. Here's the bottom line. What is the true enemy? You want to know what I feel? The government. This is what the ape father feels. Because you know what it is? The SEC has all these rules way even before the NSCC, came out with the no shorting rule. They got all these rules, how naked shorting, they will have no tolerance for naked shorting. They have no tolerance for manipulation from hedge funds. But what are they doing? Nothing! Okay, what are you trying to tell me? Joe's actually calling me right now. Joe, give me 1 second, my brother. I'm making a video. This is in honor of Joe Vito Sparacino, who's calling me right now. What are you guys doing? You have to know there's major manipulation going on here with synthetic fake shares. Billions, trillions of them. Trillions of them. And what is the SEC doing? Nothing. And you want to know why I feel this way? I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to give you, the ape father is going to give you his true opinion. I was at dinner with my wife's family. They're all big investors, not in AMC, but just in the New York Stock Exchange, blue chip stocks, the index funds. Do you want to know something? I was guys, you ever heard of what Citadel is doing with manipulation? You ever hear about what Ken Griffin is doing with all these fake synthetic shares and the AMC apes? And you want to know what they said to me? I never heard of any of it. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. And that is exactly what's happening on a grand scale in America. I would say the majority of investors do not know what the hedge funds are doing. Remember the ape father told you, I went onto the SEC website, the forum section where the subject was Citadel, and you have the right to write a comment, a complaint. Guess how many complaints there were on the forum? 100. Just 100 complaints out of 5 million apes worldwide. 100 complaints. So here's what the bottom line is, guys. No one really knows what's going on. So that's why the ape father wants every ape. You got to get fire in those diamond balls. Fire! You gotta file complaints with the SEC. You gotta file complaints with FINRA. You gotta recruit apes. You gotta buy each and every day. And guys, you gotta stop getting on my case about the protest, because I'm telling you right now, I'm giving it to the second week of September. Okay, that's the plan. And if I still see all of these ladder attacks and manipulation, I am setting a date for the protest. That's it. It has to happen. I think I was fair with it. I'm giving it to the second week of September. But all these apes are saying, oh wait, father, you're going to make us look bad. Oh wait, father, everyone's going to get on our case. Do you want to win? Do you want to win? Because what do you think? What do you believe in your mind? Do you believe that Ken Griffin is just going to stop the manipulation? I'm going to give you an analogy. I'm going to give you all an analogy. If you robbed the bank, here's a hypothetical, all right? You got 200, 300,000, right? You didn't get caught. Would you rob a bank again? Absolutely, right? And then the second time you robbed the bank and you got 200, 300,000 and you didn't get caught, would you rob a third bank? Yes. And if you didn't get caught, would you rob a fourth bank? Yes. And you would continue to do it until you get caught. So that's what's going on with Citadel. They'll keep this going on. I'm not trying to create FUD. Believe me, I want to win more than anybody. I got my life savings at AMC. But you want to know what? Who knows what's going on behind closed doors? Who knows who's being bribed? I'm not making any accusations, but who knows what's going on behind closed doors? You know, and I don't want to sound, I know everybody's going to break my balls about this comment, right? They're going to say, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, this is not political. I am the most least prejudiced person. I love everybody. To me, my favorite color is green. That's it. Money, baby, green. I am not prejudiced, but Black Lives Matter. Think about how much they accomplished. Okay, from protesting, from doing what they did. They got all of America talking about them. That's what we need to do. We need to get all of Wall Street, all of America to talk about the apes, to talk about what's going on with the manipulation, to put pressure on the SEC, because that's how things get done, baby. You know something? I learned something from my father, God rest his soul. He passed away, my wonderful man. You know, my father taught me something. We used to go to Vegas Diner in Brooklyn, New York. My father wanted the steak cooked medium. You understand? He didn't want it well done. He didn't want it medium well. He wanted it medium. Okay? And let me tell you something. If they did not give him that steak medium, he sent it back. I want a new one. And if the second steak wasn't medium, he sent it back. And if the third steak wasn't medium, he sent it back. And it got to a point when my father walked into Vegas Diner, baby, they knew they had to make that steak medium. They gave it to him perfect. You want to know why? Because he caused a gigantic stink. And that's what we got to do. We got to get our voices heard on a large level. Let me know what you think in the comment sections, baby, because I want to win. Do you want to win? Let me know what you feel, baby.